Okay, welcome to another video by Johnny. Chào mừng các bạn vào video khác của Johnny. So in this video, I'll be doing a speaking practice with a student of mine. His name is Mr. Lin, and he will have to take his exam on, when is your exam?
28th February.
Oh, February the 28th. I see. Oh my God, my bad. So it's next Sunday. Yes, till the 28th. Right. So here he would have to practice more on speaking, and he has been doing this practice with me for a while now. But let's just continue, okay, shall we? Now, Mr. Lin, please. So let's do a speaking part 2 here. Describe a part of the city or town. Miêu tả một phần của cái thị trấn hay là cái thành phố. You should say where it is located. Tọa lạc ở nơi nào. Which part of it you are most familiar with? Bạn quen với cái phần nào của chỗ đó nhất? What the important landmark and places there are? So landmark is of course the place that is so prominent, the place that is so stand out that you can use it to navigate your way around the city. Cái landmark là cái vị trí để mà mình có thể cái vị trí mà nó dễ nhìn thấy nhất á, để mình có thể dựa vào nó để mà định vị cách đi di chuyển trong thành phố thế nào để đỡ bị lạc á, đó là landmark. What important landmark and places are? Nó có cái landmark quan trọng nào và những nơi nào quan trọng. Okay, so this is your part 2. You have 1 minute. 1 minute start now. Okay, for your time to talk, you can start now. Describe a part of the city or town, Mr. Lin, please.
Uh, well, I'm currently in the south of Vietnam, in Ho Chi Minh City. I am most familiar with District 7, which is a suburban area outside Saigon.
Area.
Area
Area,
outside
yeah, outside of
Saigon.
Saigon, yes.
I guess you can say that we have a lot of skyscraper around
Skyscrapers.
here.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscraper. Skyscraper around here, but it's still a suburban area. So there are still a lot of traditional house around uh, here. Uh, for important landmark, I guess I would say that we have the tallest building at the center of District 1, which can be viewed and by it can be see by a lot of
Which can be seen by a lot of people, yeah.
yes in the nearby area. So I guess that's a very recognizable landmark that we have
It's
here.
a very recognizable
Very, very,
landmark, yes.
very recognizable landmarks that we have here. And uh, because I live in a suburban, we also have a lot more green area compared to
Green.
the
We have a
same
lot of more green
green,
areas compared
green
to.
compared to the center of the city.
Mhm.
So I guess it's definitely more enjoyable for me to live here.
Right. Okay. Very good. Good. So that's one good part too, and I'll go random on the part 2. So I'll go very random to any part 2 that I think you need to try to answer. Please describe a 60. Please describe a wild animal that you have seen. Where did you see? Who were with you? How did you feel about it? And explain how you feel about this animal. And there's also part 3 here. The difference between zoo and the wild. Sự khác nhau giữa cái sở thú và nơi mà hoang dã là gì? Why should the staff in the zoo teach the public about animals? Tại sao những nhân viên ở trong sở thú nên dạy cho quần chúng biết về các loài động vật? Why people are so keen on feeding pets? I mean feeding animals in the zoo? Tại sao con người ta rất là khoái mà cho những động vật trong sở thú ăn, mặc dù điều đó không nên. It's like you're not allowed to feed pets feed the animals in the zoo, but people still do it anyway. But why? Okay, I'll give you 1 minute on this topic. 1 minute start now. Okay, 1 minute has ended. Please, Mr. Lin, describe a wild animal that you have seen. You have 2 minutes.
Well, I guess when it comes to animal, lion would be the first thing that come across my mind. I
That
guess
comes to
because
my mind. That comes to my mind.
come to my mind,
That
come to my
comes
mind,
to my mind. Yeah.
comes comes to my mind. I guess because it's the most popular animal. Obviously that I witnessed them on a document on television. Uh, because there are no, I guess there are no area around the city that you can pay to visit them. Uh, well, my feeling is quite controversial because based on my knowledge, I knew that they are very dangerous. But compared to what I see on the television, they doesn't look at fearsome as their reputation
They did
have.
not, because be
Uh,
careful, because this is asking about the past. They did not look as fearsome as they did in the past.
they did not they did not look as fearsome as they did in the past. Uh, so I guess that's just what happened when you uh, have a view of them on television. So I guess my opinion will change in the future if I actually have a chance to see them with my own eyes.
A chance to see them. A
Yes.
chance to see them with my own eyes. With my own eyes. Okay, good. Good enough. Right, so let's go to part 3 here. So, Mr. Lin, what is the difference or the differences between zoos and the wild?
Uh, well, uh, well, from my point of view, I guess despite human best attempt to replicate the wild environment for animal, I guess it's just lacking a lot of area. I think that wild animal will lost uh, their natural instinct, so that when you release them back to the wild, they would be unable to survive properly. And I
Properly,
guess
they
that
would not be able to survive
properly,
properly. Okay,
properly,
một cách đường hoàng, một
properly,
cách bình thường. Properly, yeah.
and
Normally, no, normally.
normally. I guess they would be less fearsome compared to their wild counterpart.
Mhm.
So that's
So,
my that's
okay, so how about the treatment in a zoo? How about the food that they consume? How about like, do they have medical care in the wild? Think about those things. Food, shelter, medical care, not just the environment they grew up in.
Mm. Well, I guess they would experience different treatment as well, uh, because I get the food that they consume would be much better in quality, and of course they will receive it daily compared to in the wild that they have to hunt for them. I guess when they get sick, they also receive medical
Receive,
treatment.
receive medical treatment.
Receive medical treatment. So I guess their lifespan would be much better uh, compared to their wild, compared to when they live in the wild.
Okay. Now, so why would the people or the staff in the zoos teach the public about animals?
Well, I guess the staff would be able, because they have a much deeper understanding. They would know. They can teach people how to handle one if they unfortunately meet one in real life. I guess they also can help raise awareness about
Can
human
help
impact on
can
the
help raise awareness. Cẩn thận mấy cặp
can
cuối.
help
Be careful with the last sound. To help raise awareness.
awareness of a human impact on the environment, so that we can be more cautious with our action that
Cautious. To be more cautious
caus-
with.
causes be more cautious with our
Adjective.
action.
Cautious. Now is caution. To be more
uh,
cautious with.
to be more cautious with our action because can have a major effect on the environment.
All right. So think about. Okay, so that I think is good enough for the answer. So, Miss Lun, why are people so keen on feeding animals in the zoo?
Mm. For my point of view, I guess it's just people habit and uh, I guess they could also see that other visitors also do the same thing, so they would consider this is a normal action.
They could consider
Uh,
this as a normal action.
yes, this is a normal action. So and I guess people just isn't aware of
People are
uh,
just not aware. Không có doesn't. People are not just aware. Aware is basically it's an adjective. To be aware of something is an adjective. People are not very aware of. People are not very aware of something.
yeah, uh, not people not very aware of zoo regulation when they attending
You
one.
mean regulations, rules and regulations?
Yes, regulation when they attending one, so they can have misjudged action like feeding pets in the zoo.
Okay. Now, so let's try another topic. Yes, I'll try to go to a topic that has a part three in there. So let's try 51. Describe your first day of school. Or like you should say what it was like, what happened on the first day, who you were with, and how you felt about that first day. Miêu tả cái ngày đầu tiên đến trường. Quá khứ nha. Of course, it's a past thing. And you have a part three. Do you think about the child going to school by himself or the present parent picking it up? Which one is better? Cái nào là tốt hơn này? Trẻ nhỏ đi đến trường, tự đi đến trường hoặc là các bậc cha mẹ đi đưa rước. Is a child independent or dependent on how the parents cultivate the child's independence? It's a bit weird question. Trẻ nhỏ có independent, trẻ nhỏ có độc lập, tự lập hay là trở nên phụ thuộc vào cái cách mà các bậc cha mẹ nuôi nấng cái sự độc lập của nó. Do parent interference would they impact the child too much? I don't know what this question is about, but probably it means like does the parents interference impact the child a lot or not? Cái cách mà can thiệp của cha mẹ nó có ảnh hưởng đến trẻ nhỏ nhiều không? I mean this. Alright, so you have 1 minute on this, please. 1 minute. Okay, your time. Please describe the first day of school. Be careful, past
So
tense. Mhm.
yes, of course, currently I am almost at the end of my student life, but I guess that the first day at school experience is just
At school,
made
the first day
at
of
school
school.
is have left a major impact on my memory, so that I remember it very clearly. Uh, I guess that it's affect my daily habit back then a lot. So I So, so of course, it's quite common for people to fear or shy
To be
their first.
fear, to fear or be shy about.
To be fear shy. Uh, at their first day at school, and of course, I myself is no different. Uh, I guess that. Oh well. Um, well. I guess like that's one of the first time that I have met so many uh people that at my at my age, and without the support of my mom, but my mother nearby, I guess quite shy. But luckily, at the first day, we don't have any
We didn't have.
major. Oh, we didn't have any major lesson to attend, so it's quite easy going for the first day. So I guess it's a relief for me to realize that. Uh, of course, the first day of school didn't last that long, but I guess uh, the impact of it is
The impact of it.
the
I guess
impact of it.
the impact of it.
I guess the impact of it is very memorable for me, at least.
Okay, very good. Now, let's go to part three, Mr. Lin. So, what do you think about children going to school by himself or the parent picking it up? Which one is better?
Uh, well, I guess this question is quite subjective, depend on the age. But personally, I would say that let's let the child go to school by himself would be
School.
better. School by himself would be better. Uh, I guess it's just help the child to have an independent thought and situation awareness when they go along.
Situational awareness, right? Situational awareness. Yeah.
Situational awareness when they go along, and they can also have more learn about responsibility of being late. So, so I guess so that's why I believe that going alone would be better than picking than parents have to pick them up.
Right. So, what do you think about parents' interference and the impact on their child? Does it have a lot of impact on their child if parents
Uh,
interfere too much?
uh, well, from my point of view, the impact would definitely be major because the parent
Would be a
would
major one. Would be a major one, or would be
be a major
major.
would be major because parents would build a foundation for their children. So if they learn to be independent and independent in thought and action, they would fare much better and they would improve themselves um, uh, more drastically compared to the one that being overprotective.
Right. So, interference from parents sometimes it just make the child be too dependent on their parents, isn't it? So that's what you say. And the
Yes.
child would lack nó thiếu mất cái sự mà the child would thiếu mất bản lĩnh á. They would not have the strength, the mental strength, or the confidence to be able to cope with different situations that will be presented in his or her life in the future. And I think, you know, the more parents interfere, the less confident their children will become. That's like a given. It's not something debatable about, I think. So, what do you think about how parents cultivate the child's independence? Does it affect the child's independency?
Well, I guess it's a well, from my point of view, I guess it's a very obvious question because I do believe that the way parent the action of the parent would affect their child independent because let's think the child to have more space to think and decide their own action would have
told you why. To think and
to
decide.
their action on their own. They would build confidence, which would lead to the child have much more independent compared to the one that have everything done for them. Uh,
Okay, I think that's good enough, I think. Right, so let's just go to number 50. Describe a singer that you like. You should say who this person is. How do you know this? How do you know what this person is like? Làm thế nào bạn biết được cái người này như thế nào? What type of song he or she sings, and explain why he or she is your favorite singer. And also your part 3 here. Do you think he or she is good? And why do you come up to that decision or conclusion? Do singers play an important role in your country and why? How do you think that celebrity now have a lot of income? Bạn nghĩ những người celeb ngày nay kiếm được nhiều tiền không? Tại sao có kiếm được nhiều tiền như thế? Đóng vai trò gì trong đất nước của bạn? In your country, people prefer to listen to traditional music or foreign music. Ở đất nước bạn, con người ta thích nghe nhạc cổ điển, nhạc truyền thống hay là nhạc hiện đại, nhạc nước ngoài hơn. Alright, you have 1 minute. Okay, let's do it now. Mr. Lin, please describe a singer that you like.
uh, well, so of course I do have a singer that I particularly enjoy listening to. Well, unfortunately, I would.
Listening to.
So, unfortunately, I cannot pronounce his name properly, so I will
Properly, pronounce his name
properly.
properly, right?
Properly.
Mhm.
Uh, 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 well, although he's not from my generation, so although he's not came from my generation, I do know his music is thanks to my mother. She usually listen to a lot of old songs, so that's why I came to uh, came to know his name. Uh, he's performed mostly all rock and have a lot of guitar solo, which is definitely my cup of tea. Uh, well, another reason is the the build up and the pacing is very uh, similar to my taste, so that's why I really enjoy listening to his music. Well, I guess that's because he have passed away. All I can do now is enjoy that of his album.
All of his masterpieces or his pieces of music.
Mm,
Pieces
his
of
pieces of
music.
music.
Alright, good. So, Mr. Lin, do you think he or she is good in your opinion? And why?
Uh,
How do you come to this conclusion?
well, I guess it's still a very subjective opinion,
Of
but
course it is.
of course, I definitely believe that he's very good. Well, I guess com- compared to my friend, he would just be average because I guess it still depend a lot on people personal taste in music.
What else then?
Uh,
How
mm,
about his personality, his or her personality, or the way he or she reach success? You think that they are really that good, or is it because of other reasons? You know, a lot of
I
people
guess.
they become famous because of lots of other reasons, but not talent, right? You know that, right? So, do you think singer play an important role in your country?
Well, in my opinion, they definitely play an important role because due to how much fans base how large the fan base they have, they definitely can promote or if affect people, they can influence people opinion about a particular problem. So that's why I do believe that they very important.
You do believe that they are important, I see. And can you give examples about their role in the country? How can they help?
Well, I guess they can definitely influence people' opinion about a product that
Influence
are like influence people' opinion about a product. For
product
example, a product such as they can suggest a product that are environmental friendly
that
and
are environmental friendly. Products that
that are
are environmentally friendly.
environmental friendly, and of course a lot of people would like to eat
Environmentally friendly. It's
in,
environmentally friendly.
environmentally friendly, and of course a lot of their fan base would like to imitate them, and so they will purchase the same products too and help protect the environment.
Right. Now, so how do you think that celebrities now have a lot of income?
Well, I guess that celebrity definitely have a lot of income. Well, I guess it's not thanks to their talent, but for such as commercial promotion, they do pay a lot of money to have them help promote their own product. So
Products to
that's
help
why
them promote their
product
own products and
their own products, and so that's why they can receive income from
receive.
this
They can
receive
receive.
receive income from this kind of sources that are not based on their talents to perform or perform talent.
It doesn't necessarily mean that they are talentless, right? Không có nhất thiết.
Yes.
Necessarily, it's not necessarily mean that they are talentless. It could be that they actually invested a lot of effort and money into that. So is it a fair thing that they have lots of income these days? Do you think? Có công bằng?
Uh, well, I guess it's I don't I personally believe it's fair because they do have to work a lot to achieve that, and of course, beside they definitely receive a lot of stress because not everyone is their friends by, so they might receive criticize from other people and so, criticize. So that's why I guess based their hard work, I guess they deserve to receive that
Deserve to receive.
deserve to receive that amount of money.
Hmm, good. They deserve to receive that amount of money, I see. So, so in your country, do people prefer to listen to traditional music or foreign music, and why?
Uh, well, I guess it depends because for my generation, the one that have to go to school, I
Schoon?
guess by school school. Uh, I guess that we have a lot of divide in our classes because I guess it's still based on uh, they on their style and taste in music
Style
and stay in music
and
because
taste in music, yeah.
and taste in music because personally for me I definitely prefer listening to foreign music more than
I
my than
definitely
a
prefer listening to foreign music
foreign
more. Wow.
foreign foreign music more than the one that been produced in my countries. But I guess the same could not be say for my
Be
classmate.
said. The same could be said.
Could not be said for my classmate.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I think that's it, and we can end the lesson here because I have to teach another student right after you. So I think today's practice is quite good enough. We'll see each other again on Friday. Okay. Try to do more writing and we can fix that and we can do more speaking too. Okay, cảm ơn các bạn theo dõi nha. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also follow, but please don't add me on Facebook. Các bạn nhớ đừng có kết bạn Facebook nha, chỉ cần là follow Facebook thôi. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông trên cạnh đăng ký kênh á, để mà được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể chia sẻ video này với bạn bè của mấy bạn và nhấn vào like nữa. See you, bye bye. Next video, bye bye.